All right, friends, I'm not going to waste too much time today. We got to get going because we don't have that much time. Yesterday, Mr. Dumaine took you on a virtual tour of Africa and you learned a bunch of different things. We're going to stay on that same continent, except we're going to go to a different country because today we are going on a safari adventure. The purpose of doing this is that we're looking for a treasure. At the end of the adventure, we're hoping that we find some type of treasure. Before we get started, though, we need to make sure that we have a towel, some water, and then we warm up. So let's go ahead and get started with our warm up. The first thing we want to do is we're going to take our knees and hug them to our chest. Make sure we're getting a good stretch. Make sure you are stretching yourself and your body and warming up dynamically, which we'll talk more about this year. We need to make sure that we are getting a good stretch. Okay, these are called knee hugs. Make sure you are pulling your knees to your chest. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we are going to reach all the way up to the ceiling and we're going to try to lean to one side, then come back up and then lean to the other side and bring our arms back down. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. Stretch up as high as you can go. Try to scrape the ceiling and then lean to one side. Doesn't matter which. Lean to the other side and then back down. Very good. Okay, next thing we're going to do is reach squats. How do we do that, coach? You are going to reach your hands down to the ground, squat until your hands touch, and then you're going to come back up and reach up. Okay, we'll do this 3 times. So this is 1, 2, 3. Ah, whew. Very good. I feel myself getting warmed up already. Okay. Third thing, right? We're gonna do big swings, big swings. What that looks like is you just bend, swing, bend, swing, bend, swing. Okay. We'll do this for about another 8 seconds. Reach, dip low and reach, dip low and reach, dip low and reach. Last one, reach. Okay. Woo, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Okay. We got to make sure that we are warming up our balance, right? We haven't worked that much on balance, but we will. All right. So let's warm up our balance. How are we going to do that? I just want you to lift up one leg. Doesn't matter which. You can spread your arms out to kind of balance yourself. Okay. So balance. Now here's the tricky part. You are going to try to touch the ground in front of the foot that's on the ground. So here we go. Touch. Woo, Coach Ellis a little wobbly. Back up. Touch. Let's go one more time. One more time. Touch. Okay, switch feet. Here we go. Oh, I think I'm a little bit more balanced on this foot. Ready? Down. Touch. Back up. Down. Touch. Back up. Give me one more time. Down. Touch. Back up. All right. I think we're ready to go. Let's do a run in place. But before we start our run in place, there is a word that I need you to remember, and that word is focus. Anytime you hear me say focus, I want you to freeze. So let's pretend that we are in the safari right now and we are jogging in the safari, jogging in the safari. And then when you hear me say focus, you freeze in whatever position that you're in, okay? So let's go ahead and jog in place, jog in place, jog in place, continue to get warm. I have my towel because you know I get sweaty really quickly. Focus. Good job. Good job. Let's go ahead and jog in place. Whew. I might have to go grab my towel real fast. Focus. Good listening ears. Okay. This is what I need. I need big arm circles. Now, as we're making these big arm circles, I want you to take your belly button and try to touch your back. Okay? So you're sucking in, make your belly button touch your back. This is protecting your lower back and making sure that you are warming up your shoulders. It's making us focus primarily on our shoulders. Big arm circles, okay? We're done. And the last thing that we're gonna do on our warm-up is jumping jacks, okay? We'll do jumping jacks for 10 seconds, ready? Or 10 jumping jacks, ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, good job. Okay, Once again, I got the famous Coachella's towel. I got it here ready to go. I hope you got yours. All right. Now, we're about to start this safari adventure. When we get started, or as we get started, I'm going to ask you who's ready. Your response to me should be, I'm ready. Okay? So let me hear you say, who's ready? Good job. Who's ready? Good job. Okay, I think we ready. I think we ready. So what we're gonna do, we are still in Africa, right? We are still in Africa, so we don't have to fly across the ocean from the United States to wherever we're going. We can drive. So how are we gonna get to Safari from where Mr. Dumaine had us yesterday? We're gonna drive our car. So what I want you to do, get in your car, make sure you are buckling up, put your hands on the steering wheel, squat down, and let's drive. Let's drive. Let's drive. Let's drive. Some of the things that Mr. Dumaine was talking about yesterday, we are looking and we're seeing some of the animals. Some of this is the regular animals, right? We're looking around, but guess what? Africa is not flat. It's hilly. So we're going over some hills, right? So when you're going over the hills, you're just coming up, making sure you keep your hands on the steering wheel, and then we're swerving, we're dodging trees, okay? Up, swerve, up, swerve. Oh, oh, here's the bumpy part before we get to the safari. Okay, we're there. All right, hop out the car, close the door, and we're here. All right, so this is the part where I need you to listen. Okay, I need you to make sure you're focused because I don't want any of you to get lost in the safari. Now, we are going to be looking for certain animals. Finding those animals is the key to finding the treasure, right? The first animal that we have to find is a flamingo. So we are going to start our jog. We can go at a slow and steady pace, and we are looking for a flamingo. Does anybody see the flamingos? Does anybody see the flamingo? Oh, there they are. Okay. The big thing about these animals, they are wild, and we have to act like them so that they don't suspect that we're human. How do flamingos act? Flamingos balance on one leg, and they are very noble and still creatures. So we're going to pretend to be a flamingo. Keep your balance. When I say switch, you're going to switch legs. Ready? Switch. Ooh. Ready? Switch. Ooh. Oh. Ready? Switch. Ooh. One more time. Switch. Let's speed it up. Switch. 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 Got past the flamingos. The next animal that we are going to be looking for is the frogs, right? We have to find the frogs. So how are we going to get to the frogs? We got to get our bouncy legs ready. So let's skip. Skip to the frogs. Skip to the frogs. We are skipping to the frogs, making sure we keep a lookout for the frogs. Oh, I think I see them. Okay, so we got to act like frogs. How do we do that? I need for you to take your hands, put them on the ground in froggy stance, and every time I say jump, you're going to jump as high as you can, try to touch your head on the ceiling, and then back down and hold. Ready? Jump! 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 Give me one more. Jump! Make sure you're landing softly on your jumps. Okay, good job. We got past the frogs. Now we are looking for snakes. We are looking for snakes. Let's run to the snakes. So run. Running is faster than a jog. It's faster than a jog. We are running. Focus. Ooh, run, 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 run. Focus. Very good. Okay, we are at the snakes. Now, Coachella's is probably not going to get as low as you guys can, but what we need to do is we need to slither like a snake. So let me see your best snake slither. Try to get as low as you can because we know snakes don't have legs. They're usually on their bellies. So get as low as you can with the snakes so they don't think that you are a human and they think that you're one of them. Let me see you slither, 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 hop up. Good. We got rid of all of those snakes. We're past that. Now we have two more animals. Two more animals until we are to at least the tomb where the treasure is housed, okay? This next animal, we got to be really careful, okay? Because this next animal is really, really smart. It's probably one of the smartest creatures in the jungle, okay? It is the bear, okay? So make sure that you're listening. We are going to skip to the bear. Skip, skip. Actually, scratch that. Let's hop. Hop, hop to the bear. Hop to the bear. Hop. Give me two more hops. 2, 1. And we are here. But we are just about a couple 100 feet from the actual bear's den, okay? We have to move the leaves. Let me see you move the leaves out. Some that's really low. Get those vines, unravel those vines, open them up, and we're finally here. Now, shh, bears are smart. We need to crawl with the bears. And how that looks is that you're gonna get on your hands. You can start on your hands and your knees, but then I want you on your hands and your feet. Okay? So it's just something like that. Then I want you to crawl forward very slowly, crawl back very slowly, move to the side, move back to the other side, and then crawl forward, crawl back, stand up. Oh, that was a hard one. That was a hard one. I'm not even gonna front. That was pretty difficult. Okay? Last animal, the panther. Now, panthers are smart. Probably not as smart as bears, but they're faster and they're quicker. So I'm gonna allow us to march in place, save some energy for when we see this panther, because we have to be on our toes. Okay? So we're marching in place, keeping an eye out for the panther. Focus. Nice. We're marching in place. Focus. Good job. Okay. We are finally here at the last animal, and it is the panther. Okay? And how we move like panthers, it's a zig, zag, zig, zag, and then run, and then run. Okay? That's how we're gonna move. Now we're here. We are here now. So get ready. And when I say go, we are going to run with the panthers. Are you ready? Who's ready? Okay. Go. Zig, zag, zig, zag. Run, 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 run. Zig, zag, zig, zag. Run, 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 run. One more time. Zig, zag, zig, zag. Run, 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 run. Keep going, keep going. Oh, keep going, keep going, keep going. Woo! Hey, good job. Give me an air high five. We outran those Panthers. We had more agility than them. Okay? So at this time, you can take your towel. You can towel yourself off, especially if you're a sweater like Coach Ellis. Because guess what? We are at the tomb. If anybody has seen any of the Indiana Jones movies, any of the National Treasure movies, this tomb is where the treasure lies. But it's tricky. It's been here for thousands of years, and the people way, way before us, they wanted to make sure that nobody found this treasure. So they have a bunch of booby traps. And we're going to have to get past those. First thing, help me move the big rock that's blocking the entrance to the tomb. To the tomb. Thank you. Got that out the way. Whew. It took a lot of muscle. It took a lot out of me, okay? First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna walk. We're not gonna run in this tomb right now because it seems like it's pretty low key. It's not too bad. Seems like this is gonna be pretty easy, but it's starting to get dark. So let me see you flash your lights as you continue to march in place. Flash up, flash around, oh, stop. There are floating rocks. I'm glad we used I'm glad we used our flashlights because we probably would have fell right down in the pit. So what I need for you to do to get over and across these floating rocks, you need to hop. Very similar to this. Hop back and forth. Hop back and forth. Hop back and forth. And we gotta go side to side. Side to side. Side to side. Go ahead, keep going. Keep going. Hop back and forth. Hop. And we have crossed the floating rocks. But guess what? There are now boulders coming. Okay? So we gotta run. We gotta run. We gotta run. We gotta beat that boulder. Oh, keep going. Keep going. Beat the boulder. Beat the boulder. Let's jump and we can stop. Whew. The boulder has been outrun. And now we have one more thing to do before we get to the treasure, and that is to climb this massive cliff. How are we gonna do that? Climb, stretch up, pull your knee up, stretch, stretch, climb on up. This is the last thing that we have before we get to the treasure. Focus, climb, climb, focus. Okay, we are finally at the top and we can open up our treasure. And the treasure that we found is strength. Strength is something that lives inside of you, each and every one. Excuse me, each and every one of you. Okay? Because if we did not have strength, we probably wouldn't have been able to get through any of those workouts, any of the adventures. Okay? So remember, even in your weakest moments, you have inner strength. Always remember that. Okay? Now, because we're in PE, which means physical education, I'm referring to physical strength right now. And let's test our physical strength. How are we going to test it, coach? First thing I want us to do is jumping jacks. Okay? Ready? Go. 1, 2, give me 15, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Great job. Let's go straight to squats. Give me 10 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Strong. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 jump squats. We squat, jump, squat, jump, squat, jump. 2 more. Jump, jump. Good job. That was the ultimate test of our strength. Okay? Now, we are all finished with the adventure. And I hope that as this weekend goes and as the weeks go, that you all realize that you all have a certain inner strength. And I want you to continue to remember that. And anytime you feel like you're not, come back to this lesson with Coach Ellis. Remember, Coach Ellis tell me I had some strength. Let me go ahead and use that. Peace out, class. Have a good weekend. Towel off. Woo, it's hot. And I will see y'all next week.